basis of the model that you presented. So what do you think WOHA and our stakeholder can do in the next 3 years to ensure that all members have access to high-quality vaccines?
So I think one of the important points is how do we get research out of the lab and transfer technology to the companies? What I've seen in India is that there is a lot of research that's happened, and many of the research institutions have the products in readiness, but there is a bit of a void in the transfer mechanism, which needs to be strengthened, number one. The oversight of the regulatory agencies has to be very, very strong. Number three, as was mentioned by one of the other panelists, that today there is a case to act jointly for all kinds of false or fabricated vaccines. We need to have a good surveillance mechanism. Talking about India, we are running one of the biggest FMD control programs, and since 23 we have developed a very good system where each batch of the medicine that is produced or the vaccine which is being produced is tested on live animals and then it is passed. This is to gain a lot of confidence, that is why we are doing it. But the companies or the manufacturing agencies now know that there is a mechanism and we can test it. But we are also supporting our own vaccination program with the surveillance, zero surveillance data, which is pretty much in tandem with the usage of vaccine. So we have to have all of this together so that the farmer who's ultimately administering the vaccine, even if it's free of cost, is not cheated. And I think this is the essence of everything put together. And I think one key takeaway I would like to mention over here is that the vaccines have to be cheap, they have to be easily available, and the logistics has to be managed very, very well. Thank you.